Glasgow Wood Recycling is now, well, it's been operating for 5 years, and throughout all that time we've been working with the volunteer centre, and any number of volunteers have come through the volunteer centre to support our activities. Running an enterprise such as Glasgow Wood Recycling, we have a range of needs in terms of board membership, whether it's to help us with marketing, finance, HR and personnel, day-to-day running and growing our organisation. And one of a big help for us in trying to meet that need has been talking to the volunteer centre. The volunteer centre has worked with us to even just draft advertisements that might recruit or help us find the right kind of people to help us on the board. And that's been a really big support, because without that kind of an input, really kind of fairly skilled people often, the organisation just wouldn't grow to the extent, I suppose. It needs that governance and it needs folk who've got that experience. And so the volunteer centre has been quite critical, I suppose, for us in reaching out and tapping into that big pool of people who are willing to offer their skills, time and commitment. For example, Claire, one of our board members, has a great experience and background in funding, fundraising and getting finances, and her input to Glasgow Wood Recycling and trying to secure funding and all the advice that she brings and the expertise that she brings has been very helpful. We've a wide variety of volunteers that are working with us just now. A few retired people who wanted to kind of give the experience that they've got to the organisation, and that's great. A few skilled and unemployed people who have joined us, who really have a good background in woodworking, who've come along and they've contributed a great deal to the organisation. And for them, the very fortunate thing for them, I suppose, I hope, is about 2 of them are now working with us, and that's great. But there's huge numbers of people out there, retired or unemployed just now, who could give and I know are willing to give a huge amount of their time and commitment. And the volunteer centre is great for linking those folk in the organisations. There's some real living proof of them. I'm aware that over the last 5 years there is a huge number of people out in the community who are willing and able and well prepared to offer their time and skills to voluntary organisations, and the volunteer centre is really well placed to facilitate those connections between volunteers and organisations